Awesome. Right now we have a run of Dr. Mario Online RX by Razorflamekun. And the incentive for the secret credits level will be met, so that's awesome. We'll be showcasing that at the end of the run. Anyways, we are gonna go live with this one. Okay, you are live.
Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and today we're going to be doing some puzzling.
And remember, the incentive has been met, so you will have...
Yep, so with that, thanks again for donating for the incentive. The incentive has me beating one of the higher levels on high speed, so I hope you're looking forward to that, but we're just going to go ahead and get started. Dr. Mario, I mean, you guys know Dr. Mario, so don't think there's much I need to explain there. Category 0 to 10, classic 0 to 10, means we're playing on the classic mode instead of the virus buster mode. Classic is just your regular Dr. Mario. Speedrun purposes, we have to play on medium because that is what the leaderboard rules state. You have to play on medium, you can't play on low or high. And then sound choice, I play on Sneeze because it's just the best track, like even better than Fever. So we play with Sneeze. And then I'll let you know when time is at the end, just on the last stage, last virus clear. But we're gonna go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Dr. Mario Online RX. It's a Wii exclusive, WiiWare exclusive, meaning that there's no legitimate way to get this game any longer because of the fact that the WiiWare shop is completely closed. So I am playing on emulator. That's the only drawback to the running this game is that you're more than likely gonna have to run on emulator now, unless you just manage to buy this game before it went out. But one thing you've already noticed is that this game has a hard drop feature. Unlike other Dr. Mario games that do not have this feature, this game does have this feature, and it's really nice because it really lets you do this category pretty quickly. My PB in this category is a 1652, which is even though it sounds like pretty fast, it's like 7th in the leaderboard out of, I want to say, not very many people. So it's not like, it's not the best, but there's definitely work that I can do to improve it. Other than that, it's your classic match 3, or actually in this case match 4. So you match 4 of the same color, and you want to do it over the viruses because the goal is to clear all the viruses as quickly as you can. And that's pretty much the premise of the entire game. We're just trying to do this as fast as possible. So you're going to see me setting up lots of combos and stuff like that. Chains. I call them combos for some reason. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing this entire run. One other thing you might see me do is we're going to be clearing in the early stages. We're going to be clearing the viruses from bottom to top. But as we get more and more viruses, we're going to start clearing from the opposite direction. So bottom to top to bottom. And that's just because the amount of viruses that we have on the screen is just too much to be able to do the bottom to top strategy without like dying. And yeah, that's the main thing that we don't want to do is die. However, there is strategy that is employed by some people, especially when you're playing the higher categories, where you use a feature called Try Again, and it pretty much just resets the level and lets you try again. What they do with that is they just keep on doing that until they get a favorable stage, and then they clear that stage, and then they go through and do the same thing on the next stage. That was the first mistake. So mistakes in this game, you want to try and make as few as possible, but later on, when you get to the later stages, it becomes impossible to avoid. So that's just something that you have to accept when you get to that point. The good thing is, when you get to that point, the forced mistakes, how you deal with them is literally how well you do in this game. But yeah, overall, this game is nice and chill. Like there isn't that much that can go wrong with this run. This run is pretty much guaranteed to finish on with the specific category I'm playing. It's like not a thing to die on any of the stages because they're just so they have so few viruses. It just doesn't really factor in. In fact, dying in this game to topping out doesn't really happen until much later on, like when you're in the 20s. Another thing to note is this game is all about being efficient with your pills. So you're seeing me set up all these chains like that you just saw there. That's pretty much what you want to set up all the time with this, is you just want to make sure that you're using all the viruses, like all of them, as like the full potential of all the viruses. So you want to that's why you want to set these chains. Another thing you want to do is you want to, in this particular situation, you want to the reason why you want to clear from like bottom to top in the early levels is because you don't get your next pill until all of the viruses have settled, which means that if you have a virus on top, like you have a virus really high up on the screen and you have a pill hanging off of it, then that means that virus, you have to wait for the pills that are hanging off to fall all the way down to the bottom. Before, like this, you have to wait for all of these to fall all the way down to the bottom. So that's why when you get to the end, you want to prioritize clearing the lower viruses first, since that means that they have a less distance to fall. But that's pretty much this game in a nutshell, and if there are any donations, you can go ahead and read them now. Well, while I'm waiting for donations, one thing to note is hesitation is really bad in this game. Hesitation is just something you want to try and avoid at all costs, because the more you hesitate, the more time you lose, because that's just how this game works in terms of hesitation. It punishes hesitation quite severely. But so far it's been smooth sailing. I haven't had any major issues. It's been normal stage clears. So overall, this has been a good run so far. But we're starting to get into the point in time where stuff can really start to go wrong, and you can start losing quite a bit of time. One thing we haven't seen yet are towers. Towers are going to be stacks on the left and right that are It's kind of hard to explain without seeing one. Hopefully we don't see one this run, but there's a possibility we might. If we do, I'll point it out. Yeah, we're already on level 7, so this run's going to be over pretty soon. Like within 5 minutes. 4, 5, 6 minutes, somewhere around there. This is one of the short runs. There's Classic 0 to 10, then there's Classic 0 to 24, and then for the masochists in every one, there's Classic 0 to 99. Where you pretty much clear 99 levels, and it's really long, and there's not very many people that have actually finished a run of that length, of that category. It's more of a meme. I consider it more of a meme category than anything. Missed that. Oh crap, missed that too. That's not good. Yeah, set that up, and then we can put this in there and clear a bunch of viruses at once. Okay, 2 levels left. Okay, not what I wanted to do with that. That was not good. Yeah, so this is what happens when stuff goes wrong in this game. Okay, good. This is good now. And then that'll let me clear from the side here. Yeah, this is so on the left is the tower. You can see why it's called the tower now pretty easily. It's just that you're looking for specific pieces and they're not guaranteed to come because a lot of this game is RNG. Okay. Good. Yeah, so this is going to be big time loss for this specific level. So now, actually I can just do that and then wait for that. Oh god, it cleared both of them, so that was not good. But we got everything cleared out again, so now we can just do that. And we're already on the last level. That klaxon you hear is when you get really high. It normally plays every single, like after every other pill that you drop, as long as you stay in that range. But you normally don't stay in that range too long, so you don't hear it too much. Okay, good. The only exception to the rule of clearing from of clearing from the bottom up when you get to a few viruses is in the situation where you get a certain colors, like you get a double red when you already have, when you don't have any pills hanging off of it, like you saw earlier. That's one of the only actual times that happens. Anyways, just get that down in there. That'll solve that and that, and time. All right, once I... Okay. Yeah, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the... now I'm going to go ahead and do the incentive. So we're going to go ahead, go to 20. High. And this, there's no need for a timer for this. So just got to beat this level on high. I'm not going to talk during it because it's pretty hard. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. Gonna have to try that again because didn't get good RNG with some of the pills. Gonna have to try again. So this is what I'm looking for is I'm looking for specific things, and I'm not seeing some of them, and I'm just making stupid mistakes because getting phone calls in the middle. Okay. You might notice that if you get really, if you put a pill off the top of the screen, that it deletes it. That's completely normal. Like there, and there. Okay, we're pretty much in the clear now. So yeah, this is very difficult for people to be able to beat. It's just, it can go wrong pretty easily. Other times you just get it first try and it's not that big of a deal. Just depends on how the game's feeling that particular day. Yeah, one of the main differences between medium and high is how fast the speed of the pills that you drop ratchet up. They ratchet up very quickly in hard or high, like really quickly. Like you can already see how fast the pills are falling. And we're only like 3 minutes into the level. But this will be a successful completion. Now I'll clear that. I'm just waiting for the double yellow, and that's that. So you get to see. So these are the secret credits. And that's pretty much the extent of the secret credits. But there's one other thing. So you noticed in the previous level that the background was yellow, right? Well, once you beat level 20 on high, it turns to pink. And that is Dr. Mario Online RX for you. Up next, we have Dungeon Hearts, full game hard, and we'll go ahead and switch to that shortly.
Awesome. Good game on that. That was really impressive to see, especially that level 20 on high. I can't even beat Dr. Mario regularly, so super impressive there. We're going to go ahead and get set up for the next run, so give us just a minute. Razor, if you want to tell us about the next run really quick, give us a short summary on it, and then we'll switch over.
Yeah, so Dungeon Hearts is a fast-paced match 3 puzzle game with RPG elements. So it's an action puzzle game with RPG elements, and you go through, you fight enemies, and you have a big bad boss at the end. We're playing on hard, and that the game is like easy is normal, normal is hard, and hard is very hard. So hope you look forward to it.
All right, we will be back in just a moment with that next run.